about 624 on Sunday, and you've committed Medicaid fraud, and you've abused Medicaid. Now, for purposes of the law, the term fraud generally means misrepresentation of material facts.
Yes.
Now, I would say the first misrepresentation was the actual evidence proving I was innocent.
Yes.
But the second misrepresentation was that I didn't have the right to reschedule a mental health evaluation. And then the misrepresentation of the evidence I wasn't in Jefferson County.
Right.
And then the material fact of my public defender discrediting everything that I said.
Coach.
Now, fraud consists of intentional deception or misrepresentation that an individual, a police department, a sheriff's department, a judiciary, or any other oath of office knows to be false.
Yes.
Made with knowledge that the deception could result in some unauthorized benefit to the individual, known as the Port Angeles Police Department. Your unauthorized benefit of not being sued? Oh, yeah. Or some other person. Now, examples of fraud in federal health care programs include the Medicare paid for mental health evaluations of each and every state of the United States. I really don't think the court paid for those mental health evaluations. No. They're professional persons' opinions from the Washington State Health. That means it's health paid. Medicaid. Now, if we look for the billing for services, how many courts pay for the mental health evaluation? Shouldn't be any of them. No. It should fall under the Medicaid programs of each and every state. Yes. Misrepresentation of services rendered. Now, let's say that you ordered a mental health evaluation, knowing the individual hadn't committed a crime, so that you could misprision your felony of false arrest and false imprisonment. The misrepresentation of the services rendered, because of the refusal to exonerate the accused, and then the refusal to reschedule a mental health evaluation, because of the physical illness of blood nausea. Let's go ahead. And then the misrepresentation of the need of a mental health evaluation. When you had the evidence, I was in Port Angeles on June 16th of 2017, and you as a police department refused to render your honest services as a police department. Now, deliberate application for duplicate reimbursement. If I looked at each and every court of every county of the state of Washington, and all the superior and district courts, has anybody intentionally been gouging, Medicaid, for duplicate reimbursements of any mental health evaluation, or any other medical or mental procedure necessary to be able to incarcerate the defendants that are arrested for the false accusation of a crime? Could you get me the fraud and abuse of duplicate reimbursements for services rendered in every jail of the United States of America?